righty. Okay. So, sitting up tall and closing your eyes. Activating your feet. Now we're going to be working with the same intent, lovely Jane. Making this internal shift of stepping into your yoga space, into your sacred space. And the intent is to be at ease during your practice. So you might have been a bit tired, or you might have been, I don't know, you might have had that sense that it wasn't easy to step onto your mat this evening. So feel for what is possible with ease. Maybe your breath needs to change. Maybe the amount of effort you apply to each pose, the effort you apply to breathing needs to change. So what is it that you can do to be at ease in each pose, in this entire practice, and then follow that through? So follow your intuition and implement it. Maybe it means you need to go a bit more slowly this evening. Sensing your breath with ease. And then open your eyes. We're coming into knee pile. We are inhaling for 10, holding for 10, leaning forward, exhaling for 10, doing Uddiyana for 10. We're going to do 3 rounds. So put your tightest knee on top, or your tightest side hip on top first, if you know which your tightest side is. And if knee pile's not working, then do half knee pile, straighten the bottom leg. Exhale all the air out where you are now. And then inhale for the count of 10. So you're spreading the ribs sideways. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forwards. Exhale through the nose for 10. 9, 8. Tuck the chin down. Pull the belly in and up. Hold Uddiyana for 10. Maybe gently traction the floor with the heels of the hand to lengthen the spine. Keep anchoring down through the sit bones though. Then release the belly. Inhale, walk the hands up. Cradle the head, push the head up. Change your shoelace, or your knee pile rather. Change your knee pile. Or cross-legged. Or half knee pile. Exhaling all the air out where you're at. Anchoring down through the sit bones. Aligning the back of the head with the tailbone. Inhale for the count of 10. Feeling for lengthening the neck skywards as you inhale. Hold the breath for 10. Leaning forwards. Exhaling for 10. Tuck the chin in, pull belly in and up for Uddiyana. Hold for 10. Again, maybe traction the spine forward gently. Release the belly. Inhale, walk the hands up, cradle the head, push the head up, change your knee pile or half knee pile. Again, anchoring down through the sit bones, pubic bone. Exhaling all the air out where you are. Inhaling into the back ribs, so feel for sending breath into the back of the rib cage. Inhale for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Activate the feet 50%. Connect in feeling. Switch from thinking to feeling. Lean forwards. Exhale for 10. Pull the belly in. Then pull the belly button in and up. Hold Uddiyana for 10. Tuck the chin down. Inhale, walk the hands up. Cradle the head. Push the head up. Bring your left knee on top for knee pile. Coming into shoulder shrugs. 2 rounds of shrugs here. Take a big inhale. Feel for sending the head of the shoulders back. Let's do 1 round of shrugs. 1 round of shrugs. Hold the breath. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Roll the shoulders back. Top of the shoulder blades. Squeeze tops of shoulders towards each other. Exhale, drag, drag, drag down the back. Inhale into the side ribs, into the back mid ribs. Squeeze mid shoulder blades towards each other. Do this with ease. So feel for not thrusting the chest forwards. Exhale, drag the shoulders down the back. Release the arms. Inhale into back bottom ribs. Bend the elbows. Squeeze elbow tips, shoulder blade tips towards each other, and then drag down the back. Release the arms. Eagle arms. Left arm over right. And then you're interlocking the arms. If that doesn't feel so good, keep going. Give yourself a hug. Great, Ellie. Perfect. Either keep the head neutral, so keep it upright, or you can bring the forehead onto the upper arms. Either way, you are inhaling and you are lifting the elbows towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're feeling for moving the elbows and the shoulder blades forwards, maybe even the hands and the forearms away from the head. Moving with ease. What does that create? How does ease feel in the body? When you hear the word ease, how can you sensate that using your breath? Keeping the eagle arms or the hug and coming into a forward bend. Feeling for sending breath into the back ribs now. Sometimes it's quite hard to get the breath into that area. So feel for expanding the back of the rib cage. With every exhale, hug the belly in. And then feeling for softening the belly, either before the inhale or with the inhale. Inhale, come up. Release the arms, change your knee pile. One round of shoulder shrugs, activating the feet, so you're spreading the toes. Big inhale, head of the shoulders, your deltoid area. Feel for sending the head back to broaden the collarbone. Hold the breath, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulders back, top of the shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. As you exhale, drag them down the back. Inhale, spread side ribs. Squeeze mid shoulders towards each other. Exhale, drag shoulders down the back. That's lovely, Fiona. Huge inhale into the back bottom ribs. Bend the elbows. Squeeze elbow tips, shoulder blade tips towards each other. Drag shoulder blades down the back and feel for lengthening through the neck. Eagle arms. Right arm over left this time. Either give yourself a hug or you're interlocking the arms. Coming into eagle arms, clasping the hands, or maybe one hand is holding the wrist or the palm of the hand. Feel for having the elbows at eye level. And inhale, as you lift the elbows, feel for moving the hands away from the head and send the elbows and the shoulders forwards. So you're wrapping the shoulders around the armpits, starting to move the scapula, the big shoulder blade. Getting into the serratus anterior muscles, which you can probably feel at the base of your armpit. And then coming into a forward bend. Keeping the eagle arms or the hug. And notice the feeling of how the back of your rib cage wants to expand upwards. It's great, Spidey. That's perfect, Ellie. Lovely, yeah. Jane, great. Deb, really nice there. Really lovely. Inhale. Bring the torso up. Release the arms. Undo your knee pile, coming into an interlock forward bend. Interlock forward bend. So you'll straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee towards the chest. Straighten out the left leg, right knee towards the chest. Right arm reaches to the inside of your leg, your right leg, and you're wrapping the hand behind you, and then you're clasping. If you're not clasping, put your hand on your bum, keep the other hand to the outside of the left thigh. Okay, so keep, feel for this forward bend and feel for this motion of arm against chin. Or you're clasping, interlock forward bend. Great, Spidey. Nice with the spine there. Inhale, release, come up. Classical spinal twist with the knee up. So keep this knee bent. This time left arm hugs right leg. Right hand comes behind you, grounding down through both sit bones. If you want to go a bit deeper, the left arm comes over the right thigh. Keeping the head in line with the front of the chest. Great, Deb. Perfect. And then feeling for keeping the chin level with the floor. So maybe kind of push the chin back towards the throat a little to lengthen up through the back of the head. Ooh, nice. Sorry, that was my spine popping. Inhale, come back to center. Seated side bend H to B. Grab ankle for neck release. So you're bringing your right heel to bum here, or heel to groin. Feel for what your hips, how they work with ease. What position feels most at ease at this stage of the practice. If you've got the ankle, grab hold of the ankle, heel to groin. Keep the hand on the floor for a second. Inhale, lift up with the right arm. Exhale, come into a side bend towards the right. Only so far that the arm is straight if you're hanging onto the ankle. If you're not hanging onto the ankle, lift the hand off the floor. 6, 12 inches, something along those lines. Relaxing right ear to right shoulder. Now you're grabbing the thigh or the waistband, so wrapping the arm around. Relaxing through the throat, forehead. Just feeling for working in complete ease and how delicious it is when you allow yourself to do that with ease. Bring the hand back into neck release, pull the torso up, push the head up. Half lotus forward bend. If you're not doing half lotus, then bring the foot into half shoelace. So the right foot is to the inside of the left leg. And you're coming into a forward bend that way. If you're doing half lotus forward bend, right foot comes into half lotus, right hand reaches behind you to grab the foot, and then you're coming into a forward bend. If you can touch your toes, left hand can hook over the feet, and then you can gently push the ball of the foot into the hand to lengthen the spine, even to lengthen the back of that leg. And inhale, work your way up. Change legs. Coming into a interlock forward bend, straightening out your right leg. Left leg comes in towards the chest. Left arm reaches up and forwards to lengthen through the spine, lengthen the ribs. Hooks around the leg. Right hand comes behind you and clasps. If you're not clasping, then just keep the right hand down to the side to support you. Maybe even put the left hand on the floor, but just feel for that upper arm and shin contact. Notice as you breathe in, where's your breath getting stuck? Where is it flowing? Really get to know your body. Inhale, work your way up, release the clasp before clasping. Classical spinal twist with the legs straight. So right arm wraps around left leg. Left hand comes to the side or behind you and you're twisting towards the left. If that's not deep enough for you, you bring the upper arm of the right arm over the left thigh. And then you're gently pressing thigh and upper arm towards each other, keeping the head in line with the sternum. It's great alignment, Fee. Really, really nice. That's it, Deb. Super. Keep lifting through the back of the head, gorgeous Deb. Yeah. Yes, yes. That's it, Jane. Ellie, great. Keep the jaw really soft. The space between the ears, really, really soft. Nice, Spidey. Right leg, just internally rotated a fraction. Good job. Inhale, come back to center. Seated side bend H to B, or whichever version, variation you're doing there, Beauty Fiona. Straightening out your left leg, either right leg, no, straighten out your right leg, left leg, heel to bum or heel to groin. I'm not used to not mirroring. That's a good thing. And then inhale, lift up with the right arm. Exhale, bring the right arm to the inside or outside of that leg. If you're hanging on to the ankle, it's until that arm is straight. If you've got heel to groin, then bring the left arm 12 inches off the floor. Drawing both shoulder blades down the back. Nice, Fiona, yeah. Draw that shoulder blade down as well. The one that's in the air, yeah, lovely. And then reaching around behind you to grab thigh or waistband. Again, feeling for moving smoothly. Smoothly and with ease. Deepen the breath. Slow the breath down. Inhale, release. Come back up. Either half lotus forward bend or half shoelace forward bend. So right leg is straight, left leg, if you're doing half shoelace, left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. You're coming into a forward bend this way. If you're doing half lotus, left foot sits on top of right thigh, left hand reaches behind you, grabbing hold of the foot, and then you're coming into a forward bend that way, relaxing the head down. Imagining that I'm gently applying a tiny little bit of resistance against the ball of the right foot, and you're just pushing into my hand a little. Yeah. If you're in half lotus, let go of the foot. Inhale, walk your way up. And release your forward bend. Grab your rolled up mats, have them handy. Coming into elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. So laying on your backs, clasping the hands behind the head. And bending the knees, heels a little bit lower than the knees, keeping the knees over the hips. Good old classic Forrest yoga, hey? Big inhale into that lower back. Press the lower back down, top rim of sacrum, press it down. Curl the tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Send the elbows towards the left thigh, straighten the right leg. Curl tailbone a second time, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down, top rim of sacrum, keep it down, curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh, straighten the left leg. Reach left leg away from hip, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Keep shoulder blades lifted if you can. Curl tailbones, squeeze sit bones. Exhale both elbows to left thigh. Straighten the right leg. Curl tailbone a second time. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Exhale both elbows to right thigh. Straighten the left leg. Curl tailbone second time. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Squeeze sit bones. Exhale both elbows to left knee. Straighten the right leg. Curl tailbone second time. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone. Exhale. Good lift, Fiona. Exhale both elbows to right thigh. Straighten the left leg. Curl tailbone second time. Pull belly down. One more round. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone, squeeze sit bones. Good lift, Ellie. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Straighten the right leg. Great movement, Spidey. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Press that lower back down. Exhale, both elbows to right knee. Straighten the left leg. Great through the shoulder blades there, Deb. Great reach through the leg there, Jane. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Head and shoulders down. Feet down. Great work. Abs and ease in the same sentence. Fancy that. Feel for doing these with ease. Do them in a way that creates a sense of ease, not struggle. Star, spiral, pulse. Yes, Spidey, that means we won't be doing twisted root abs 1 and 2. Star, spiral, pulse. First round, we're doing the extra breath. Subsequent rounds, we are doing it all on one exhale, if I remember. Clasp hands behind the head. Pick the feet up off the floor, knees over hips, heels a little bit lower than the knees. Inhale into the lower back, press the lower back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders, elbows to left thigh. Straighten the right leg straight up. Inhale, flex right foot to shin. Internally rotate the thigh. Exhale, pulse the leg up 3 times, using your belly muscles to do the job. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone. Squeeze sit bones. Exhale both elbows to right thigh. Straighten the left leg. Pull belly down. Inhale, left foot. Flex it to shin. Internally rotate the thigh. Exhale. Pulse the leg up 3 times. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Head and shoulders, keep them lifted. Press the lower back down, all on one exhale. Exhale, both elbows, left thigh. Straighten right leg, flex foot. Internally rotate leg. Pulse the leg up 3 times. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbones. Squeeze sit bones. Exhale both elbows to right thigh. Straighten left leg. Flex foot. Internally rotate the leg. Pulse the leg up 3 times. Imagine that my hand is on top of the leg that's pulsing. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. I'm behind you. I'm tickling your shoulder blades to lift your head and shoulders a little bit more. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Good lift, Deb. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Straighten right leg. Flex the foot. Internally rotate. Pulse it up 3 times. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Straighten the left leg. Internally rotate the leg. Pulse it up 3 times. Pull the belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders down, feet down. Great work. Grab your rolled up mats. We are doing 3-part twisting abs with a mat. Yay! I can hear it. Goody goody gumdrops. Put your rolled up mat at your pubic bone. When we're working with hips, you can't get away from doing twisting abs with a mat, because as we squeeze that roll, the inner thighs onto the roll, you feel all the activation that's needed in the hips. Part of the whole PNF scene, Spidey. Clasp hands behind the head. Straighten the legs. If you want a bit of extra back support, bend the knees and put the feet up against the wall. Or you could bend the knees and do this in frog. You can also do this with feet down or heels at bum. Inhale into the lower back. Hold the breath, press the lower back down, squeeze your roll. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Send the elbows towards the left thigh. Fantastic lift, Ellie. Squeeze the roll, curl tailbone, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll, curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Squeeze the roll a second time. Curl tailbone, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Keep head and shoulders lifted. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone, squeeze roll. Exhale, send the elbows skywards. Reach up through active feet. Squeeze the roll. Curl the tailbone, pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders all the way down. Hold the breath. Press lower back down. Curl tailbone, squeeze roll. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Elbows to left thigh. Curl tailbone second time. Squeeze roll, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Top rim of sacrum, press it down. Good readjustment, Spidey. Squeeze the roll, curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Squeeze the roll again, curl the tailbone, pull belly down. Super, Fiona. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze roll, squeeze sit bones. Exhale, elbows skywards. Unlock the shoulders. Fabulous lift. Those tips are completely off the floor, feet. Great. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders down. If it feels right to do so, flex feet towards shins this time. Internally rotate the thighs if it's not too much. Hold the breath. Squeeze, roll, curl, tailbone. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Elbows to your left thigh. Squeeze the roll. Lift left shoulder blade tip a fraction more. Deb, if you can, pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones. Curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows to right thigh. Relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, curl tailbone. Exhale, send the elbows skywards, send the heels skywards, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders down, feet down. Great work. Keep your roll where it is or change it for a block if that's what you prefer. We're coming into bridge with a prop, so block or a roll between the thighs and wrist stretches, stage 1 and stage 3. So move your roll, your prop away from your pubic bone fraction, closer towards the knees, and then pick the toes up, have your heels underneath your knees. Bring your feet a little bit closer towards each other, Jane. Yeah, great, super, that's it. All of the toes are active. So they're all picked up. You're pushing through the inside edge of the feet in particular for this one. Hands or palms up. Big inhale. Balloon the breath into the lower back. Spread the back into the floor. As you exhale, squeeze the roll. Push down through active feet. Lift pelvis. Lower back, mid back, upper back into bridge pose. Move with ease. Inhale, spread the ribs sideways. Exhale, squeeze your prop, tuck tailbone. Bring the arms up above you. Wrist stretches. Inhale, turn the hands out so thumbs are facing outwards. Grab hold of little finger of left hand. Inhale into little finger on the left. Exhale, draw the little finger back towards the wrist. Heel of the hand, send it skywards. Shoulders are soft. Inhale, grab hold of the ring finger. Exhale, draw the ring finger back. Grab hold of the middle finger. Big inhale into middle finger. Exhale, draw the middle finger back. Sometimes it feels really nice to not flex the wrist, but to keep the hand straight and just flex where the finger meets the palm of the hand. Just play with it. Grab hold of the index finger. Inhale into index finger. Exhale, draw the index finger back. Send thumb away from little finger. Feel the sensations in the hand. Grab hold of the thumb. Inhale into the thumb. Exhale, gently tease the thumb from the joint. Pull the thumb back towards the wrist. Change hands. Grab hold of little finger on right hand. Big inhale. Exhale, draw little finger back. Grab hold of the ring finger. Big inhale into the ring finger. Balloon the breath. Good lift of the tailbone there, Deb. Exhale, draw the ring finger back. Grab hold of the middle finger. Send thumb away from little finger. Big inhale. Exhale, draw the middle finger back. Open the palm of the hand, heel of the hand. Grab hold of the index finger. Big inhale into index finger. Exhale, draw the index finger back. Hands are back to back. Grab hold of the thumb. Inhale into the thumb. Gently tease the thumb from the joint and then exhale, draw the thumb back. Good shift, feet. Stage 3, hands, keep them above you. Palms are facing the knees. Big inhale, spread the fingers like 80%. Bring little finger in, ring middle first, thumb, wrap it around the fingers, gentle squeeze, knuckles to the knees. Inhale, open the hands, tuck tailbone, squeeze the prop, palms are facing each other. Bring the thumb into the palm, wrap each individual finger around the thumb, gentle squeeze, keep the hands there, thumb side stretch, knuckles towards the knees, that's it. Great stretch there, Ellie. Inhale, open the hands, palms are facing the knees. Bring little finger in, ring middle first, thumb round fingers, exhale, knuckles to knees, tuck tailbone. Great active feet dip. Inhale, open the hands, palm to palm, bring the thumb in, wrap each individual finger around the thumb, gentle squeeze, exhale, knuckles towards the knees. Inhale, bring the hands down, palms up, stay in bridge. It's great with your hips and knees, Spidey. That's exhale, tuck the tailbone, good lift, Deb. Inhale, squeeze your prop a little bit more. Exhale, relax top of the shoulders, that's it, Jane, super. Relax both sides of the neck. On your next exhale, bring upper and mid back down. Squeeze the roll, squeeze the sit bones. If it's right to do so for you, tuck tailbone slightly, take a breath in, and then bring the lower back and the pelvis down as you exhale. Remove your roll from between your thighs. Coming into flash prep, flash one leg up. So flash prep into one leg up if you want to. You don't have to lift the leg. If you do not want to do flash prep, then do dolphin hands clasped if you're feeling shoulder tweaky. And then do dolphin palms up if you're shoulder tweaky. So if you're shoulder tweaky, you're coming into dolphin with hands clasped, and then you're doing dolphin palms up, either knees down or legs straight. Otherwise, flash prep, we are doing 5 breaths up to 5 breaths on each side. If you're doing the dolphin variations, you're doing up to 5 breaths in each variation. So flash prep, knees under hips, elbows under shoulders, hands halfway between shoulders and elbows. Now bring your right forearm. Let's do it the other way. So right forearm down, and then the left hand comes back towards the left knee. Wrist and elbow in alignment. Hands are active. Relax the head down. Hugging the upper arm into the chest. Tweezing the elbow in. The elbow is going to want to wing out when you come up. Relax the head down. Inhale, lift through the upper back. Exhale, straighten the legs. You can walk the feet in a little bit closer towards your face if you want to. Inhale, lift up through the armpit. On the right arm, push with the left hand. So don't just let that hand hang out. Check in with your wrist and elbow. Great alignment, Fee. That's it. Love to keep hugging that arm in. Jane, anyone who wants to go further, you're lifting the right leg, but you don't have to. Great. So 2 breaths with the leg in the air, then you're bringing the leg down, doing 1 more breath and coming onto the knees. Ellie, that's awesome. Great there, Spidey. Keep hugging the elbow in, Spidey. Keep hugging the elbow in. That's it. Keep lifting out the right shoulder. Keep that. So use the leg to help you lift. And then come on down, both feet down, 1 breath if you can, and then bring the knees down. Great work. Super, super intense. Good job. Good job, Ellie. Really good. Well done there. Love the lift of the leg, Deb. Really strong. Change hands. Coming back on the elbows, knees under hips. So measuring up. This time left forearm down, and then bring the other hand back towards the right knee. Check in with wrist and elbow alignment. When you're up there, if your wrist and elbow are no longer in alignment, move the hand whatever direction you need to get them back in alignment. Super, super, super important. Great relax of the neck, great broaden of the upper back there, feet. Inhale, broaden upper back, push through forearm and hand. Exhale, straighten legs, curl the toes under. That's it, Deb. Walk the feet in a bit closer to help lengthen through the spine. Lovely. Inhale, push the floor away with hand and forearm. Tweeze upper arm in more, Spidey. If you want to go further, lift your left leg, take 2 breaths with the leg lifted. So use that leg to help you lift up. So with this, we have a tendency to dump all our weight into left side, and we could probably pick our hand up and not. So really feel for putting weight into that hand. Bring the leg down, take another breath, and then come on to the knees. Great work. Sit back on the heels. Come to standing. Sun salutations. So standing at the front of your mat, activating the feet, clasping the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen the arms and spine upwards, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, fold forwards. Great, nice active feet there, Deb. Lunge, inhale, left foot back. Reach the arms skywards. Feel for lifting ribs away from waist. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Tweeze the ankles towards each other. Modify chaturanga, so you're bringing the knees down, shoulders away from ears, elbows sending the back. Low cobra, elbows under shoulders. Yeah. Inhale, push the floor away with hands, lift the elbows 3 inches. Exhale, articulate the ribs forward, so you're sending the chest up and down as you come forwards. Push back into down dog. Lunge, inhale, left foot forwards, back knee down, reach the arms skywards. Do these with ease, like wind. Exhale, hands down, step forward into forward bend. Push the floor away. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards. Exhale, fold forwards. Lunge. Inhale, right foot back. Bring the knee down. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. I didn't see that, Deb. Bring the knees down. Lower all the way down. Shoulders away from ears. Lovely spiny. Inhale, bring the elbows under the shoulders. Low cobra. Lift the elbows 3 inches off the floor. Tuck tailbone. Exhale, drag chest forward. Come all the way down. Push back into down dog. Hands under shoulders. Lunge. Inhale, right foot forwards. Back knee down, reaching the arms skywards, lift the ribs, but keep the sternum low. Yes, exhale, hands down. Step forward into forward bend. Push the floor away, curl your way up or reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards. Do these with the eyes closed if you can, if you want to. You don't have to. Exhale, forward fold. Feel your way with ease. Lunge, inhale, left foot back, reach the arms up, float your way. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank, modify chaturanga, knees down, lowering all the way down like you never want to get there. I'll just blame Zoom for the stumble of my language there. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the elbows 3 inches off the floor, tuck tailbone, reach back with feet. Exhale, drag chest forward. Articulate each pair of ribs forward, push back into down dog. Lunge, inhale, left foot forwards. If your eyes are closed, float forwards. Feel your way. That's it, great, Ellie. Lovely lift of the chest. Exhale, hands down, step forward into forward bend. Push the floor away, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, reach arms skywards. Float your way. Do this with ease. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, inhale, right foot back. Float your foot back. Bring the knee down. Reach the arms up. Lovely spidey. Keep the jaw nice and soft. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. Modify chaturanga. Tweeze ankles towards each other. Lovely, great. Lovely work through the shoulders, Jane. Elbows underneath shoulders. Low cobra. Inhale, lift elbows off the floor. Tuck tailbone. Reach back with the feet. Exhale, drag chest forward. Come all the way down. Hands under shoulders. Push back into down dog. Lunge, inhale, right foot forward. Bring the back knee down. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step forward into forward bend. Push the floor away. Engage your belly. Curl your way up or reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Grab a drink. We're coming into B series with 3 pose vignettes. First standing pose will be reverse warrior. Coming into hips today, if you hadn't already gauged that. Reverse warrior is our first standing pose. Hands at chest. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen the spine first, then send the bum back, keeping the knees over the heels as best you can. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. So inhale, broaden through the upper back. Exhale, keep sending the bum back. Keep lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck. Inhale, spread ribs. Exhale, forward fold. Flatten the hands, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, scoop chest open. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Do your version of chaturanga, either modified or lowering halfway down, up dog, or all the way down, cobra. Great, Deb. Push back into down dog. Warrior 2 feet, inhale, left foot forwards. Coming into reverse warrior. So warrior 2 arms. Inhale, reach back with the right arm. So you're lengthening through right side ribs. Right hand above or below the knee, not on the knee joint. Left arm reaches over the ear. That feels too tweaky. Then bring the left arm back into neck release. Back towards the left knee. That's it, great. So imagine that my hands are either side of your rib cage and I'm just gently lifting the rib cage wherever you are in your reverse warrior there. Super with the sternum, Spidey. Keep that energy. That's lovely. Jane, great. Relax your head a fraction more. Good. Nice there, Fee. Really good. Great active feet, Fee. Ellie, lovely. Great, Deb. Pick the toes up in your front foot if you can. Good job. Inhale, windmill the left arm back towards the left leg if it's in the air. Cradle the head, push the head up. Archer warrior 2. Inhale, lift up with left arm. Left hand comes between the shoulders. Right arm clasps. If you're not clasping, right hand on left elbow. Bring it to the front of the left elbow. Push the arm back without lifting the sternum. Then bring the hand back on top of the elbow and do little circles with the shoulder blade. Use your hand to guide you. Do it one way and then do it the other ways. Start to get some mobility through the shoulder. Great. Tweeze the sit bones towards each other to help support the pelvis. Bring your head back a fraction, Spidey, and move your arm back towards the bookshelf. Ha! Good job. Lovely. Inhale, release Archer Warrior 2, extended warrior variation, left forearm on left thigh. Relaxing left ear to left shoulder. Right hand, either grabbing waistband, sacrum, or reaching around and grabbing the thigh. Pushing the floor away with both feet. And as you push the floor away, notice what happens in the pelvic floor. So Deb, my hand is on the front of your right shoulder and the back of your right shoulder. I'm drawing your shoulder down and then towards me. So towards the sea. That's it. Perfect. Inhale, release. Bring both hands down. Step back into plank or down dog if you don't want to do chaturanga. If you want to do a chaturanga, you're doing plank. Good job. That's it. Lovely, Jane. Do a turbo dog. Bend the elbows more. Yeah, good job. And then everyone, inhale, right foot forwards for reverse warrior. Right foot forwards for warrior 2. Warrior 2 hands. Inhale, reaching back with the left arm. So lengthening through left side ribs, left side body. Kind of feeling for that uncoupling feeling of ribs and waist. Left hand above or below knee. Right hand reaches over the right ear, drawing both shoulder blades down the back, but you are feeling for arcing your right ribs towards the right. So you are feeling for that sort of archy motion. Great. Feeling for having knee and ankle alignment in the front leg. So that means sinking down into that warrior 2. You're there, Deb. You don't need to go any further. Great. Lovely through your lower back, Ellie. Really nice. Great, Spidey. Super alignment there. That hip and shoulder looks awesome. Windmill the right arm back towards the knee. Bring the torso up. Cradle the head. Come into Archer Warrior 2. So this time, right arm comes up. Hand between the shoulder blades. Left hand clasps. Again, if you're not quite clasping, then keep the right arm bent. Bring the left hand onto the left elbow. In front of the left elbow, bring the elbow back. Then bring it on top of the elbow tip and help it do little circles, creating mobility through that right shoulder. You're all clasped. Sternum, Spidey, push it back. Good job. Fantastic. Great shift. Hug your belly in, fraction change. So bring your sit bones. Yes, bring your sit bones down. Great, super. Everybody, that's a great clasp, Fee. Lovely. Unclasp, archer, everyone. Coming into extended warrior variation. So right forearm on right thigh. That's it, Ellie. And then left hand wraps behind you, sacrum waistband, all grabbing the thigh. Relaxing right ear to right shoulder, feeling for opening through left side heart, left side ribs. So feeling for expanding left chambers of heart. Relaxing right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, release. Bring both hands down. Step back into down dog, come onto the knees. Find your wall. Down dog on the wall, both feet on the wall, or down dog on the wall in splits. If you don't want to do any of that, you can do chest opener against the wall. Down dog on the wall, both feet on the wall, or down dog on the wall with splits. Down dog on the wall. You are doing up to 10 breaths. So that's like almost a minute. Down dog on the wall, 1 foot off the wall, down dog on the wall, splits, 5 breaths with each leg. So that's like 30 seconds. That's breathing with ease, slowing the breath right down so that you can communicate internally with your body. It's up to you, remember. So you want to come out before you step out of ease. Okay? Lovely. Great there, Deb. Super. Your multifidus is looking awesome. That's great. So fantastic activation there through the spine, both sides of the spine. Great, Jane. Ellie, lovely. Keep lifting up with the bum. Feel for bringing your feet down just a fraction, Ellie. Yeah, good. That's it. Lovely. Great with the arms, Fee. Really good. Keep lifting up through both sides of the ribs. So right side ribs. Yeah. Spidey, lovely. Great with the sternum too. Good job, Jane. Lovely, Ellie. Keep going. That's it. So, Deb, you are at 45 seconds. Good job. Nice one. Well done. Fee and Spidey, if you haven't changed legs, change legs. It was great, Jane. Again, like I said, you've got that lovely line at the back of your shoulders and your collarbone. It's really great. To get that parallel is awesome. And then come on down when you are ready. Good job. If you've moved away from your mats to get to the wall, come back to your mats. We're coming into triangle. Come into downward facing dog. And then inhale, stepping your left foot forwards for triangle. So you've got some options here. You can either do triangle with chest opener, regular triangle, obviously is an option, or you can reach the arm round and grab the thigh. So if you're doing the thigh option, you're coming into warrior 2 with the legs straight at the front. Bend the front leg, reach round with your right arm grabs left thigh, then straighten the leg, and then reach forward with the left arm to create the length. And then bring the hand on the shin, below the knee, above the ankle, or on a block, either side of the front leg. If you don't want to grab the thigh, you can come into triangle, regular. So you're reaching up with the right arm, or you bring the arm back towards the hip a fraction and then come into chest opener. So you're drawing the arm back. Lovely. That's it, Jane. Super. Great, Fee. Nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely line. Deb looks lovely. That's it. Spidey, nice. Ellie, that's really good. Keep pushing the floor away with your left arm. Now send your right hip back. Good job. Everybody. Now, you're releasing triangle, coming into interlock warrior. If interlock warrior doesn't work for you, you're coming into extended warrior. So interlock warrior, bending the front knee now. Left hand, left arm, torso to the inside of the front leg. Hand reaches round through the gap. Right arm reaches over and you're clasping. If that is not working, Left hand comes to the ground, you're pushing the floor away. Right arm reaches forward. The hand is higher than the shoulder. The arm's going to want to be here, much lower. You want to reach the arm up, so you want to create length from middle finger all the way down to outside edge of right leg. Great. Now the intensity is going to creep up in the thighs here. That's a great class. Good job, Deb. Lovely. Good job, Jane. Really good. Nice, Effie. Nice energy in all your legs. Keep pushing that floor away. Stay with it. If you're gritting in the teeth, feel for the space between the back teeth. And release. Both hands down. Either pigeon, sternum to ankle, or pigeon. Either regular pigeon or pigeon, sternum to ankle. So options, remember, pigeon, you want to be sitting on your left sit bone. If you're not sitting on your left sit bone, then you have the option of putting padding underneath that left cheek to keep the legs straight at the back, or you sit on the sit bone, you bring the foot forward a fraction, you bend the back leg a lot if you're doing pigeon, okay? And then you're coming over the shin. If you're doing pigeon, sternum to ankle, your left shin must be in line with the edge of the mat. If your hips aren't that open yet, then bend the back knee a lot, then come towards the foot. Activating both feet, so you're pressing the back foot gently into the floor, and the front foot, the toes are active. That's great, perfect. There with the roll, Deb. If your back leg is straight, curl your toes under. Inhale, lift the knee, send the heel back to lengthen through the right hip. Exhale, bring the knee down, uncurl toes, and then gently push back into the floor with the toes. Ah, yeah. Breathing the breath into the back of the heart, back of the hips. Feeling for letting go. You're going to be gripping. So grip more. Take a big breath in, grip a whole lot more. In the pelvis area, in the thighs, really, really grip. As you exhale, release the grip and notice how great it feels when you let that gripping go. And also notice how much you were gripping before you gripped more. And slowly, slowly, come on out. Step back into plank. Step back into plank, do a little chaturanga. Or a modified chaturanga, so you're bringing the knees down. You got your work cut out for you tonight, gorgeous Ellie. And then pushing back into down dog. Inhaling, stepping the right foot forwards for triangle. Variations are grabbing the thigh, regular triangle, or triangle with chest opener. So arms are in warrior 2 to start with. If you're grabbing the thigh, sometimes it's easier to bend the knee into warrior 2 first, then bring the left hand behind you to grab the thigh, then straighten the leg again. And you're reaching forwards with the right arm to lengthen. Right hand on the shin, below the knee, above the ankle, or on a block, either side. If you're doing regular triangle, the left arm comes straight up from the shoulder. If you're doing with chest opener, the left hand comes back towards the hip and then you're rotating the chest open. You might even be able to open through the throat there. That's a great triangle there, Jane. You've got much more mobility that side. Lovely, Ellie. Great. Spidey feet looks awesome. Nice there, Deb. Really good. Pushing the floor away with both feet, everyone. Yeah. You're coming into interlock warrior. So releasing your triangle. Bending the front knee for warrior 2 now. Right hand, torso, comes to the inside of the right leg. Right hand through the gap. Left arm reaches up and over and you're clasping. If that's not working, right hand on the ground. By the right foot. That's it, Ellie. Push the floor away and then reach the arm forwards. Great interlock, Jane. Lovely. Great reach forward, Ellie. Spidey, Fee, Deb. Lovely interlocks there. So you can use your thigh to kind of act as a bit of a shelf or a ledge for you to rotate your torso onto. And if you press back into the thigh and the back slightly, then you activate even more muscles, obviously. Great interlock, Jane. Really good. Well done. Everyone release. Coming into pigeon or pigeon sternum to ankle. Sitting on that right sit bone. Pigeon sternum to ankle, remember. Front shin needs to be in line with the edge of the mat. If that means you need to bend your back knee a lot, then do that, okay? Pigeon, again, you want to be sitting on your right sit bone. So if your hip is way off the ground, then grab a block or a roll, pop it underneath there, and then come forwards. If none of those work for you, sit on your right sit bone. Bend the back knee a lot. It's almost like you're sitting in 90-90, like 90-90 degrees with both legs, and then come forward over the shin. Many, many options for pigeon. Finding a variation that works for you and you can step into with ease without pushing and forcing. We do too much of that every day. Inhale, slowly release, step back into down dog, come onto the knees. Now, you can either do inchworm into ekka, bakka, into oil rigger, which I'll show you, or you can do tower slides. None of those float your boat. You're doing chair on the wall with a block between the calves, arms and goalpost. So I'll just remind you, we haven't done ekka in a long time. I'm not very good at it, so I always need to use a block. So when you're coming into ekka bakka, I'll show it this way here. Okay, so foot on block, I'm coming down on the floor. So my left foot is on the block. My left upper arm comes against my shin. My hand is to the outside of my block. Can't see. No. Okay. I'm on the ball of my foot. Okay. And then I'm kind of, torso comes to the inside. I'm making a ledge with my upper arm. Hand is to the outside. Okay. So that's stage one. The other hand is at the same distance, is at the same height, if you like. So parallel to my left hand. So that's stage one. And then stage two, you're lifting the leg, okay? Actually, we're not, this is ekka bakka, this isn't even inchworm. Anyway, so yeah, so that's stage two, okay? If you want to go a bit further, then you lean forwards and you can pick the back leg up, okay? Stage three, pick it up more. Oil rigger, you're then coming up and down with that leg. I'm not able to do it without a block. Sophie, I know you've been doing Forresty for a while, so you might not even need the block. So you can just imagine that my foot isn't on the block and I'm lifting my leg. Yeah, there's no way that I'm doing without block. Okay. Oil inchworm is that. So you're not using the block for that one because you need to have your feet on the floor. So your hands, again, you're making a ledge with your left arm, left shin sits on left forearm, your bum is high, and you're sliding leg up and down like that, okay, if you want to do that. So you could do inchworm into ekka, into oil rigger if you want to, or you just do ekka into oil rigger. Or you do tower slides, slippy slidey thing. Start off in plank, both feet on your slippy slidey thing. You're starting in plank. You're either bending the knees to come up, or you keep the legs straight to come up. Whew. They're both equally challenging. If you're doing ekka bakka, you're doing about 3 on each side. You're doing tower slides, you're doing 10, up to 10. Okay. So great, yeah. So feel for what you need, feel for what you're doing, feel for What you can access with ease. You can also do a down dog on the wall or a dolphin on the wall. That also works. Okay. That's it. So up to about 3 on each side, little Mia. 3 on each side if you're doing the ekka versions. Great. That's it, Fee. Great. Lovely job. Excellent. Well done. And then finishing up. Good work, everyone. Cooked, I believe is the phrase, or word even, not even a phrase. Well done. Smoked. Come back to your mats. Down dog, please. And we are coming into, you can either do ostrich or emu. So inhale, step your left foot forwards. You're either doing ostrich or emu. So emu, arms are in eagle, and you're coming into a forward bend, all closer towards the thigh. Ostrich, hands are clasped at the bum, lifting through the chest, forward bend, all closer towards the front thigh. So the hands you're sending no further than up towards the ceiling if you're doing ostrich. They don't come over your head. We're not crowding the neck if you're doing ostrich. The closer you come towards your center for a forward bend, the more intense this pose becomes. That's it, Deb. Perfect. As the intensity creeps up, rather than come out of the pose, feel for just down leveling. So bring the torso towards the front leg. Use the front leg as a bit of support. Now just listen as you're in this emu. So you're either coming into head to ankle prep or head to ankle if your hips are warm enough. So release ostrich or emu. If you're coming into head to ankle prep, left hand to the inside of the left thigh, right hand towards the right foot. You're pressing the left hand into the thigh, straightening the left hand, sending torso towards the right. If you're giving head to ankle a go, if you know what you're doing, head straight into it. If you're new to it, so to speak, then you can follow me. The back leg comes down. We'll do it in stages. So back leg comes down. Hands are to the inside of the front leg. Back toes are curled under. So both hands to the inside of the front leg. Then come down onto the forearms. That feels really, really good. Bring the left hand underneath the left ankle. Either grab hold of the ankle or put it down the other side of the foot. Then you're kind of sinking the hip bum back towards the legs. You grab hold of the left ankle with the right hand and you start to ease your head underneath or towards the ankle. So you can stay there. If you want to go further, you can straighten the leg even if the head isn't under the ankle, so you straighten the back leg. If you want to go further still, hook the head under the ankle. If you are in head to ankle and you're super comfortable, clasp your hands at your bum. Good work. Good job. And release. You're either doing twisting triangle or twisting pigeon to the foot. Twisting triangle or twisting pigeon to the foot. Whatever you can do with ease, whatever resonates in your body. Okay, so if you're doing twisting triangle, coming to standing. Feet are about warrior two apart. Torso faces the front leg. Right hand either to the inside or outside edge of your front foot. You can put the hand on a block. So you don't want to be up on the fingertips. And the left hand reaches up. Twisting pigeon towards the foot. You guys know exactly what you're doing there. Great, fantastic. Great twist there, Spidey, lovely. Nice. Fee, that looks great. Lovely, Deb. Ellie, awesome. Jane, great. Really good, everyone. It's nice when you have all these variations and when you can just feel for what you need. Beautiful. Everyone, come on, hands down. Ellie, Deb and Jane. Spidey and Fee, step back into plank. Easy way out of pigeons. Everyone step into plank. Do a little chaturanga or modified, bringing the knees down. And remembering what you did on the other side, pushing back into down dog. Either coming into ostrich or emu. Inhale, right foot forwards for warrior two. Good whack. That's it. Right foot forwards. So emu, eagle arms, coming to a forward bend. Ostrich, hands are clasped. Lifting through the chest, drawing the hands down, coming into a forward bend. The closer you bring your torso towards the front leg, the slightly easier it becomes. Great, Ellie. Lovely. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Keep sending the arms towards the ceiling there, Deb. Nice, relaxing the neck. Lovely. Great, Spidey. Great, Fee. Jane, great. Everyone, great, 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 great. Millie Moose. I won't be long. Release whichever position you're in. Bring the hands to the bum if you're in ostrich and release. Either head to ankle or head to ankle prep. Head to ankle prep. Right hand inside the right thigh. Left hand towards the left foot. Big inhale, press the right hand into the thigh, straighten the right arm, twist the torso towards the left. Head to ankle. So back knee comes down. Unless you know what you're doing, just keep going straight into it. Both hands either side of the front foot. Back toes curled under. Give yourself a bit more room. Maybe widen the lunge a little bit. Come down on the forearms. If that feels really, really good, bring the right hand through the gap of the legs. Either hold onto the ankle or bring it down the other side. And then start to ease your head towards your ankle. Left hand grabs hold of the ankle. If you want to go further, straighten the leg. You can stay there. If you want to go further still, hook the head underneath the ankle. Start to ease it, lifting the hips, keeping the hips high. Great. Further still. If you're in head to ankle, then you can clasp the hands at the bum. Going for a feeling of weightlessness. That's it. Whatever position you're in, feel for staying there so that the muscles can respond rather than bouncing or fidgeting into something. Great. Either twisting pigeon to the foot or twisting triangle. You can decide. Twisting pigeon to the foot, I think you both know where you're going there. Twisting triangle, you're coming into standing. So warrior 2 feet there, straightening the front leg. Left hand either to the inside or outside of the right foot, either on a block or on the floor. If you're on fingertips, definitely use a block. And then the right arm reaches up. Sending that right hip back. Sometimes it's really nice to put the thumb into the juncture where the hip and the thigh bone meet, and then you're using the thumb to push that thigh back. That's it, great. And slowly come out of your poses. Step into down dog. And then walk your hands towards your feet or feet towards your hands. Come into a forward bend, and you can either have your back, walk your back into a wall if you've got one. You can stay where you are. You can bring sit bones against the wall, do a little bit of neck traction. Feel for what you can do with ease and what feels great. taking a few breaths in whichever variation you've gone for. If you're in neck traction, release your hands. Hang out there for a bit longer. Take a couple more breaths there. Everyone else also just hang out there. And then either step away from the wall and start to curl your way up, or curl your way up. Super. Right, you have a couple of options. You can do turquoise spider woman against the wall. You can do vertical splits against the wall. You can do one of the inversions we've already done. Down dog, dolphin on the wall. Okay, so turquoise spider woman. I find the easiest way to get into turquoise spider woman is from a backward handstand, so as if I was doing vertical splits. Some people kind of get into it like this way, kind of from this position. So I find if you come into a downward facing dog, then bring one foot up the wall, so your heel, so both heels are against the wall, and then you bring one leg up the wall. So you've already got your position there. Then you walk your hands towards actually forget that, just forget all of that. Right, let's start again. Shake it all off, as if I was in youth. Come into down dog, okay? Do not have your heels against the wall. Your heels are going to be about 2 feet away from the wall. Then you find your wall with one foot. So I'm using my left foot, and my right foot is about 2 feet away from the wall. Then I walk my hands towards the inside of my left leg. Okay, so towards inside my right leg, towards the left. One hand on the ground, one hand comes up against the wall. Okay. This hand here, your hips might not be open enough. So this hand here, you might be hanging out here. That's fine. Just put the hand here on the thigh and relax the head down. Okay. But equally, you might also be there. Okay, so quite close. The foot that's on the wall, as you can see, it's turned. So you're not pointing it, it's turned. You might also need a block underneath the hand on the ground. Okay, so have a block handy. Find your down dog. Bring the left leg up the wall if you're doing turquoise spider woman. Walk your hands towards the left. Maybe put a hand on the block already, and that way you can maybe reach the wall here. Okay, so that's if you're doing turquoise spider woman. Splits on the wall, down dog, one leg up, walking towards the wall. The other variations, you know, down dog and dolphin on the wall. So you can go with those. Hey, great. That's it. Super. That's it. Great. Lovely, Ellie. That's a great spider woman Fee. Great, great, great Spidey. Lovely. Spidey doing Spider-Man. That's it, Deb. That's it. So Deb, come down and bring your bottom foot further away from the wall. Great. It's a superstar. It's great. Really good. That's it, Jane. So you don't want to have your foot too close to the wall. Okay. So come into your down dog. And you're about, that's it, yeah. Now bring your other foot up the wall. So bring the right foot up the wall. Great, Jane. Super. That's it. Walk your body towards the right. That's it. Turn the feet. That's it. There you go. Perfect. That's it. That's it. That's it. Once you found your turquoise spider woman, you're then feeling for sending the pelvis back towards the wall. That was a great inversion, Ellie. That's it. So your right hand might not touch the wall. And if it's the first time you're doing a turquoise spider woman, then it's going to feel a bit odd. Well done, Jane. That's it, Deb. Great. That's it. Really good. It's challenging. But really good. Well done. Well done, Jane. Sometimes if you've got the block, you could also, do it this way. So if you're coming into if you know you're going to need a block, then work with your block. Yeah, so you've got the block in the one hand, you bring the foot up, and then work with the block. That might be easier. Good job. Okay. And then finishing up, everyone. Good job. Do you want to give it a go? Give it a go, Deb. Give it a go, definitely. Anybody else wants to do an inversion whilst Deb gives it a go, then absolutely do that. Or you can step into the next bit, which is straddle forward bend. That's it. That's it, Deb. Yeah. So your block's in the wrong hand. If you're going to the left, you want the block in the right hand. That's it. Give it another go. Do it again. Great, Jane. Lovely. So we're going to do a seated straddle forward bend next if you want to come into that already, or do another inversion. So just feel for what you need. We're almost there. Well done, everyone. That's it. Now walk your hands around. Good job. Yeah. Yay. There she goes. That's it. Your bottom foot's probably a bit close to the wall there. Okay, great, fantastic. Seated straddle forward bend, then we are coming into a shoulder stand, and then we are coming into Shavasana. Woohoo! Good work, everyone. Straddle forward bend. If you don't want to do straddle forward bend, do a straight leg forward bend. If your hips have had enough, then do a straight leg forward bend. Or alternatively, you can come straight into shoulder stand. So you can do that too. You can bypass straddle. So either a straddle forward bend, straddling the legs to your straddle, coming forward, or a straight leg forward bend, zipping the legs up, tweezing the insides of the legs towards each other. Frog belly down is also good. Great work. Feeling for ease, feeling for what your body needs, feeling for what it loves, the variations of these that it really enjoys. And then you are taking 2 more breaths, and then you are walking your way up, cradling your head. If you're in straddle, you're bringing the legs together. Frog, straightening the legs fast. Good job. And then you are laying on your backs, coming into shoulder stand. You could do helicopter legs in shoulder stand if you wanted to. So you're laying on your backs, and then you're bringing your legs up, supporting. So you're not, shoulder blades are down, remember, you're not on the neck, you're not crowding the throat. Coming into shoulder stand, and then you could do a straddle, front and back. You could do a straddle that way, or you could do helicopter legs. So you're kind of straddling, and then you're spinning the legs round, coming into a twisted root, and then come the other way. Okay, do 3 each way if you're doing that. Otherwise, hold shoulder stand for up to 8 breaths. Or if you're doing a single leg variation, then hold each of that for 3 breaths. When you're done, you can then come into plow. So you're reaching the legs behind you. Hands maybe come down, or they're still supporting you. And then you are rolling out of shoulder stand. You're staying in plow if you're going into that for up to 5 breaths. Then you're rolling down and coming into Shavasana. Final relaxation. Good work. And then easing your way out of plow and setting up for Shavasana. Final relaxation. Great work, everyone, this evening. A little bit of a toughie. Well done. And I was threatening Spidey this morning that this was going to be a whole session of Yoga Nidra. I quite like Yoga Nidra. I find that deep meditative state is so fulfilling, especially when you're lying in bed and you can't quite sleep. You know, do a bit of a yoga nidra body scan. It just, certainly for me, it just sends me off. Great work, gorgeous Ali. Celebration of thesis, handing in and completion. Good work. Finding a super comfortable position for your body to settle into, so that your muscles and your bones, the very fibers that make up you, can just feel at ease and feel safe to just let go. With every breath in, just track your breath, track where you're gripping. And with every breath out, just feel for letting the gripping go, just release. And notice the ease your body feels when you release and let go. Let the eyeballs become heavy in the skull, back of the head, the back of the legs, ankles, palms of hand. If you're on your belly, front of the feet, belly, thighs. Just get really heavy, sink into the ground underneath you. Shavasana. Final relaxation. And then deepening your breath. Noticing how your breath feels as it trickles through your body. And then with your eyes still closed, just bring your awareness to the structures around you. Sense your familiar surroundings. And then bring your awareness back to your hands and to your feet. And then give yourselves 2 more breaths. Feel for what you need. How can you create even more ease in your body before you roll out of Shavasana? Only when you're ready, roll over onto one side, using your hands against the floor, pushing your torso up, cradling your head in your hand. The very last thing to come up. And then bringing your hand into a position that honors you, your commitment, and where you are. Close your eyes and take a breath in. Notice how your breath feels. Sensate. Feel your breath. And as you exhale, feel your breath wash through you. Feel that soothing, easing energy of your breath. My gorgeous Deb, and my gorgeous Ellie, and Mia and Mocha and Molly in there. Gorgeous Jane, my gorgeous Spidey, and gorgeous Fee. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon, this evening. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful evening, wonderful rest of the day ahead, lovely Deb. And keep breathing and stepping into whatever time of day it is for you with ease. Eat with ease, play with ease, sleep with ease. Namaste. Ease should be spelled with a Z, not an S, in my view. Let me just hit stop. Lovely.